Cancer, a very warm welcome. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. Guys, this is your last reading of the year from Modern Tarot. Last 2 weeks of December, 15th to 31st, going into the new year. So it's just a mid-month check-in, see how you're doing, how your energy is, what's around you, what to expect, some advice from the cards, and hopefully some surprises. So those of you that are new here, a very warm welcome. Those of you who are returning, welcome back. And thank you for all those subscriptions. It means I can continue to do this for free. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Cancer, last shuffle. What's going down for you? Okay, look at this. Okay, we've got the Chariot. Things are going to be moving forward. Some of you might be traveling throughout the Christmas period. But this is just the bottom of the deck. This is like an undercurrent. So there might be some fast forward movement the last 2 weeks of December going into January. Okay, now, this might be quite a spiritual time for you, Christmas into the new year. You might be going into 2025 here with light bulb moments, all right? We've got the Hanged Man as the center of your reading. Super spiritual card. This could be self-imposed isolation for some of you, not in a negative way. It might be taking time out. Where have I been? What am I doing? Having little light bulb moments of, what did 2024 bring me that I'm not bringing into 2025? Spiritual time, guys. Okay, you might be a little bit burdened, okay? Let's face it, and let's be honest here on Modern Tarot, Cancer. You know, there might be some burdens that you're still kind of like trying to let go of, and they might still be lingering into the last 2 weeks of December, all right? And it's a bit of a challenge. Does that make sense? Okay, and it's something to do with finances. You know, this can be the home. This can be like the legacy. So maybe something financial might have been a bit burdened. You know, you weren't, some of you might not have been doing as well as you would liked in 2024, in your careers, in money, in finances. Does that make sense? It's an energy, Cancer. It flows in and flows out, you know. Okay, in the recent past, okay, Ace of Wands here. This is a brand new passionate start. Some of you might have met somebody and, you know, had great physical intimacy. Others of you, you might kind of like found your zest for life again, even though you were burdened. Okay, some of you, you might be focused on some kind of legalities, some kind of court thing going down. Others of you, you might be focused on fairness and honesty with the Justice card here. It's a major arcana, guys. You've got 2 major arcana so far in this reading. So yeah, it seems like some of you might be focused on upcoming legal procedures, court cases, those kind of things, all right? Okay, what you don't see coming is some kind of, you might be waiting around. There might be a period of waiting. You know, things close down at Christmas and court cases or dossiers don't really get worked on, you know, so much at the Christmas period. So there might be an element of waiting for some news, you know, some legalities. Some of you, it could be visas. Some of you, it could be settlements, you know, those kind of things. Okay, your energetic field, we got the Hierophant in reverse, all right? The number 5 might be important to some of you. Loads of major arcana in this reading, Cancer. It's going to be quite a powerful close of the year for you guys. Your energetic field is, I don't think you're that, you might be a little bit non-traditional going into the last 2 weeks of December. Some of you might not be really looking for anything committed, okay? Some of you might be just looking into having a little bit of fun. Okay, outside influences, temperance, some kind of balance. We're going to go deeper with this reading, guys, in a second. I'm going to clarify. In your fears, we've got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Are you fearing to make any romantic offers, Cancer? Are you fearing that there aren't any romantic offers coming your way? Just be careful of your thoughts, you know. That could smell a little bit of lack to me in the love area, you know. So just watch that, because you will manifest that. Okay, and the outcome, High Priestess, brilliant card. So many major arcanas. It's going to be a powerful closing of the year. High Priestess, this is all-seeing, all-knowing. You might find yourself, after your Hanged Man moment here in the center, you'll be a lot wiser. And you might have learned to close off a little bit, you know, keep back information, not not expose your cards too early in the game. You know, you might have learnt something, might have had a light bulb moment around that about, you know what, I'm going to hold back and let others reveal themselves to me. So your intuition throughout the last 2 weeks of December is going to be heightened, Cancer, which is great. So it's almost like, you know, let other people expose their agenda to you as opposed to you being naive and thinking everyone's coming from the same place. They're not, are they? You know, some dodgy characters out there. I want to clarify this now, guys. I just want to shuffle this deck, just so you know it's done with you in mind, Cancer, and it's not some random pulling of cards like in Las Vegas. So Cancer. But loads of major arcanas, guys. I mean, that's a powerful end to the year for you guys. Let's have a look. Why is the Hangman here? All right, yeah, some of you, you know, you might have taken some time out, gone into a little bit of self-isolation here, you know, stayed at home listening to music, reading books, you know, playing with your animals, those kind of things, you know, because you were getting over some kind of disappointment. It was a bit burdensome and probably very slow moving, whatever it is. For those of you dealing with court cases, it might have just dragged on, and it kind of like became a bit of a burden to you. Yeah, things just might not have been moving too slow, you know, because the undercurrent of this reading was the Chariot, which is fast forward movement. So it's almost like you want things to move and they're just not happening. You know, the reason why it's all happening is we've got the Ten of Pentacles here along with the Two of Pentacles. So this is like, you know, umming and ahhing. This is like trying to keep everything afloat. Some of you might have conflicting ideas of what a commitment might look like now, you know, with your light bulb moments. You know, do you want to move in and settle down with people? Or do you just want to focus on your coin and go out there and kind of like have a little bit of fun with the Ace of Wands? You know, just for some of you. I'm reading for many of you. Okay, your focus is getting justice in something that was imbalanced. This could be to do with work, guys. Some of you might be going to court about unfair treatment and something where, you know, you do have a case that, you know, it was out of balance, whatever it might have been. There's going to be a bit of waiting, what you don't see coming towards you. Christmas period, you know, things do shut down, guys, you know. And then we got the 6. Yeah, it's almost like what you don't see coming is you're still going to have to wait, and you kind of just want to put it behind you in 2024. But unfortunately, because of the holiday, you know, period, you know, things will drag out, and I think it's kind of like pissing you off a little bit, Cancer. Look at this. So remember the Chariot came out as an undercurrent, the underside of the first deck. It's popped up again in your energetic field. It's almost like you're doing things non-traditionally. You might be a little bit non-traditional in order to move forward. That might be part of your light bulb moment. But, you know, you might be moving at fast. You want to move at fast pace and you don't want to commit or get yourself bogged down with anything throughout the last 2 weeks of December going into January. Okay, maybe some of you, this court case is really important. Until you find out about that, you can't move forward with anything. Certainly major arcanas, outside influences, balance and strength. You know, it's probably been a big test of your patience, whatever's gone down, Cancer. Might have burdened you, but you seem to have pulled through it. You're ready to go again, but you just want to, you know, dot the I's and cross the T's, closing out 2024, going into 2025. You are fearing, you're fearing opening up again to love, some of you, and kind of like you're looking at relationships a little bit differently going into the new year, coming out of December. And the outcome is, you know, by you holding back a little bit, Cancer, and being a bit more secretive and a bit more mysterious rather than wearing your heart on your sleeves, because it's become a fear of yours, you know, of, you know, maybe opening up and being a bit naive that everyone's coming from a good place like you guys. You know, Cancerians are beautiful people. So it's almost like the outcome for you is to hold back, you know, let people reveal themselves to you. And it will be highly attractive to people. Okay, so your sexual energy, you might be highly appealing to the opposite sex, you know, throughout December going into January. Okay, purely because you I've learned to be a bit more mysterious, that, others aren't coming from such a pure agenda as you guys. Does that make sense? So it looks good. It looks like major changes going into the new year, but you still got a little bit of waiting around to do to close things out. And that might not happen till January, unfortunately, guys, due to the holiday period. So let me take some of these for you, Cancer. How are we doing time-wise? Yeah, we're doing well. Personal boundaries, choice, assertiveness, empowerment, authenticity. Now, back to the High Priestess, guys, this is empowerment. This is like, I don't need to fill silence with words. I'm all seeing, I'm all knowing. Let other people expose themselves to me. And it's a form of assertiveness and empowerment where you don't need to fill space. And that's how you find out people's true agenda, by not filling the silence. Let them fill the silence. Does that make sense, Cancer? Interesting, right? You'd think it'd be counterproductive, but it's not. One more for Cancer. This one. Cancer. Yes, yes, yes. That's the title of the card. But there's only one yes in the title. Yes, yes, yes. Whatever you're asking or wondering about, the answer is a strong yes. The timing is right and you're ready to move forward. So it seems to me, Cancer, you just got to get through this Christmas period. You might get some closure to a situation that might have been legal for some of you. Others, you will get justice in something that was imbalanced. What's this? Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life, but it came out in reverse. So don't forget to kind of like, foster your humor, have a laugh, always look at the bright side of life, as they say, Monty Python. But yeah, don't let it get you down purely because things aren't moving at the speed that you'd like, Cancer, because that would just affect every other area of your life, So yeah, have fun and laugh at serious situations if you can. If not, have a bottle of wine. Okay, what's this one? I become abundant. When I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. So, just watch your thoughts around love and relationships that, maybe you haven't manifested exactly what you want and you're thinking, God, I'm looking at relationships completely different now. Just watch those thoughts, keep it even keeled. Let people expose their agendas to you by being a little bit more mysterious and holding back. Don't wear your heart on your sleeve in the early stages of that. If it is about love, give me a card for love. That one there for Cancer. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay, for some of you, give your relationship a chance. Try to work things out. At least give it another good go before Christmas. Going into the new year, and then make a decision. And if that decision doesn't work out, just make another decision. If you're a song, Cancer, going into the new year, what one do I want? I want this one for Cancer. If you were a song, might be the title, guys, might be the band, might be the lyrics, might be the melody. If I were a song, nothing compares to you like Sinead O'Connor. Okay, for some of you, you might have been disappointed in the past and you kind of like might be reminiscing over the Christmas period about someone. Nothing compares to you. I think this particular song was Sinead O'Connor. Yeah, it's an amazing song, actually. I remember the video. I remember seeing that video when she was crying for real in the video. Rest in peace, Sinead O'Connor. But yeah, Nothing Compares to You might be an important song for you throughout, the last 2 weeks of December and going into the new year. So look, Cancer, it looks amazing. You're going to be waiting around a little bit for things to come to a close, but you'll get there, and it will start picking up. With the Chariot here, maybe you don't want to commit to anything right now until these things are resolved. So a little bit of waiting, but there's going to be transformation. You might be highly attractive to the opposite sex throughout the last 2 weeks going into January, purely by you holding back and becoming a little bit more mysterious and letting people expose themselves to you as opposed to the other way around. Does that make sense? So, always hold something back, some mystery about you, Cancer. So my name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. If you like the content, please like, share, or subscribe. Means I can continue to do this for free for you guys. In the meantime, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will see you back here for your January readings in 2025. Take care, Cancer. Bye now.